Welcome once again. I managed to find a match. Subsequently, I chose the roaming lane. Afterwards, I requested for Esmeralda to be banned. Then I locked Johnson as my champion. Consequently, I selected Revitalize to be my battle spell. At this point, the first thing I did was to purchase the roaming item. Then to my shock, no one equipped Retribution. I was really pissed at this moment. Fortunately, we managed to take the first blood. Later on, the enemy was confident in taking down the turtle because they knew we don't have Retribution. Therefore, we tried to stop them. Suddenly, their tank used his ultimate against us, followed by Sylvana's ultimate. Luckily, my ultimate was available. Hence, I immediately used it. We managed to overpower them. Unfortunately, their mage used her ultimate, so we retreated for a moment. Afterwards, we obliterated her in an instant, like she was never there to begin with. Then their assassin arrived. Don't worry, I survived the attack. At this point, my ultimate was off cooldown, so I used it at once. I navigated the narrow terrain with the help of my mini-map. Then the first thing I accomplished was to fetch our mage. Simultaneously, we headed in the enemy's top lane. I fast my paced. Finally, I spotted Layla, hence I boosted my speed, crashing towards her, leaving her body empty on the ground. Once again, my ultimate was available. Therefore, I instantaneously used it. Alongside my mage, we wandered around the map, attempting to find a suitable target. Then I remembered Layla. Hence, I circled back to reach the top lane where she was located. I maneuvered my way. Eventually, she showed herself in the mini-map. Therefore, I boosted my speed, consequently colliding against her once again, ending her life in an instant. Afterwards, we witnessed our marksman getting ganked by their mage and tank. Unfortunately for her, she did not survive, so we avenged her death. Suddenly, their jungler materialized. Hence, we retreated, but they were tormenting my mage. Therefore, I needed to protect her. That resulted in Karina no longer embodied the living. Later on, my ultimate was ready to be used. Hence, I activated it. I noticed Helkert just respawned, so I circled back around my base to pick him up. Then together we located a worthy opponent to smash. Our jungler just eliminated the objective. Unfortunately, the mini-map was just silent. Hence, we ended up wandering around the map. Subsequently, I saw their mage in the mid lane. So I did not hesitate and boosted my speed that ended her life in the process. I was advancing in the top lane to help eliminate Layla. However, their tank suddenly appeared. Fortunately, my teammates were there to back me up. Mia managed to immobilize both of them that resulted in Layla ceasing to exist. Then Rogers eliminated the tank inside his tower. Finally, I bought Radiant Armor, which is good against magic damage. Then I pre-purchased Fleeting Time, which reduces my ultimate's cooldown for every takedown I made. After I recalled back to base, I immediately used my ultimate. Thereupon, I circled back around the base to pick up our mage. Since Helkert was requesting backup to help execute Sylvana, hence we granted his request, I rapidly descended to the bottom lane. That resulted with us crashing against Sylvana. She did not survive that. Afterwards, I noticed their marksman and tank was wreaking havoc in our mid lane. Ergo, alongside my mage, we put a stop to it, teaching them a lesson they will never forget. The tank used his flicker to escape, however it was useless. I was clearing the minions in the bottom lane, but Sylvana suddenly used her ultimate towards me, so of course I fought back. However, she activated her vengeance, hence I used my ultimate too. Then Helkert arrival reversed the situation. Consequently, I executed her. Just like that, later on my ultimate was off cooldown, hence I used it instantly. Alongside our mage, we rode to find suitable target. Subsequently, we witnessed something was going on in the mid lane. Therefore, I fast my pace to aid them. I spotted their jungler, so we prioritized her as our initial target. Afterwards, their tank swiftly materialized, unleashing his ultimate against us. But it was pointless because we still managed to overpower them, wiping them out with the exception of their tank. After that, I was about to take down the Lord. Unfortunately, no one was there to help me. So instead, I went to the mid lane, then I activated my ultimate because I sighted the tank and swiftly charged towards Tigreal inside his tower. With the assistance of my mage, I managed to put an expiration date with their tank's name written all over it. Afterwards, I recalled back to base. Then I waited for my mage to arrive. Subsequently, I used my ultimate. And finally, my teammates were taking down the Lord. Hence, I went there to help. The first thing I did was scout the area. Then I spotted their jungler. Unfortunately, I missed a mile away. Luckily, my team was strong enough to obliterate her. I really thought Sylvana was going to be able to steal the Lord, Fortunately, she perished along with her dreams. Later on, my ultimate was available, hence I used it together with my mage, just to ended up smashing the rock, talking about embarrassment. Then their tank suddenly flickered and used his ultimate against us. Roger, and I bites the dust. Unfortunately for them, though, my teammates still managed to overpower them, slaughtering them one by one. In the end, they initiated a surrender. It would be better if they had done it earlier, though. If you managed to finish this video, then you have my gratitude. Also, if by any chance you did like this video, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, ring the notification bell. This is Journalistic Gaming signing off.